Hey friends, guess what? Today is a special day. It is Bobby's birthday. He just took a bath, so now he's extra clean and fluffy, and he's wearing his little bow tie. Look how handsome you are, Mr. Bobby. It's not actually his birthday. His birthday is on the 6th, but my sister is leaving for a week and won't be here on his actual birthday, so we're gonna celebrate today. And I'm gonna go cook him a steak. Bobby's gonna have some steak on his birthday. Look at that. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cook him his little birthday treat. I just assembled a little birthday box for him. Nothing much, just a new toy and some new treats. I love this brand. Super cute. We always use that as his treat. Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and prepare everything for the boy. My little shadow. This is what I have for his steak. It's thin sirloin tip sandwich steaks. No seasonings, no nothing, just plain. My dog is turning 7. I was going to arrange the pieces of steak into the number 7. We'll see how that goes. Oh, also, I'm super excited to watch the new episode of The White Lotus. Lisa is so good. She is such a natural at acting. I think I like this season more than the past 2 seasons. Not because Lisa's in it, but genuinely, I think the location is tea. The characters are tea. The siblings, oh my gosh, the theories around them are so crazy, wild, and disturbing. Ew, I'm living for the drama. This is so extra, but I put some plain non-fat Greek yogurt in a Ziploc bag, and now I'm over here literally piping it over the steaks. And I did manage to put it into a number 7 for him. And then I'm gonna garnish this with some blueberries since that is his favorite fruit. And I just thought that the yogurt would be really nice outlining so you guys could see the number 7 more clearly. This is just so extra. Maybe like a little heart somewhere, like right here. That does not look like a heart. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Happy birthday to you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Put it down there.
Wow.
Oh.
Oops. Ooh, open? Do you want that to be open? You want your snack to be open?
Down, Bobby. Okay. Give me your paw and your other one. Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Good boy.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
I'm going to show you guys how I curl my hair super fast. I am going out with my parents. We're gonna do grocery shopping and do some exploring in a new town. I just was not feeling the low bun situation. It was cute yesterday, but today I'm not feeling it anymore. So I'm gonna just curl my hair really quick. Okay, yeah, I put you guys in the super view so you guys can see everything. I always want the clamp to be facing outwards. Go from the roots and twist in and slowly bring it down. Then I go back up, unclamp. You see that? Little something. There you go. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going for perfect. I'm going for hair somewhat done. Just unclamp. That looks gorge. But I'm excited because I know there's gonna be coffee involved. I love a coffee at any time of day. I'm just gonna recurl that first section I did because it was not bouncy enough for me. How are you guys? I did a little research on who are some of the vloggers or YouTubers that I like to watch and always come back to their content whenever they post. Like, I'm there, I'm sitting, I'm watching. And I was just trying to figure out why, what draws me into them. For example, Zoe Sugg has been like the OG YouTuber. I've been watching her for over 10 years, let's just say that. And the reason why I keep coming back to her content is because all she does is be a girl. Like, she is just a girly girl, very wholesome, down to earth, but she talks to the camera. She's talking to the camera, but she's talking as if she's talking to you through the screen, genuinely having a conversation with you, including you in the conversation, asking you questions like, how was your day? What are you doing? Is that just like the bare minimum? I don't know. But I find that to be so interactive. And I think that's why I really enjoy that aspect of vlogging, is because it feels like I'm talking to them, you know? I don't know if that made any sense, but okay. This side is always, for some reason, like the better side for my hair. They're putting their shoes on. I need to go. Why is this ASMR all of a sudden? I'm starting to sweat. Okay. Yeah. This is video evidence that I unplugged my hair curler. I'm gonna put my lips on. Berry Para Ink Velvet number 34. Just the tiniest little dab. Then Gem Session lip oil. Just a little bit. Blend it into my Cupid's bow. Perfume from Miniso. Deodorant. I'm gonna put this necklace on. Oh, my hands need lotion so bad. But my trusty little hoops. Unironically, should I wear my Yanjin bracelet? No. That's too much. Bye, Pee-Pee. Be a good boy here. Oh my god, I'm doing too many things at once right now. This is giving A Court of Thorns and Roses when Feyre has the dressers painted. You know what I mean? Put the bag in sports mode. $50. Wait a second. I don't have $50, but let's just see. Ooh. I don't think I can get it for $50. This is my life right now. Brekkie made by my dad. Scrambled eggs with potatoes and onions. Blueberry cake of some sort. My coffee. My little shadow. And apparently a new season of Love is Blind just dropped. All of the episodes as well. I'm not sure about a finale episode, but I can wait for a finale. But all of the other episodes I will be watching today. That is my life right now. Okay, hopefully my phone has enough storage to record this voiceover, but I just wanted to talk about my NDE, not to be confused with NDA. Oh wait, what's it called when famous people make you sign contracts to keep you quiet? Is it NDAs? I forget. But anyways, NDE, what does that stand for? It means near-death experience. My story. I'm not entirely sure if my memory on this situation has been kind of muffled, hazy. Some parts I'm kind of just, did I make that up or was that for real? I'm not entirely sure how accurate my narration of this story will go. But back in my early days, I'm talking maybe when I was 7 or 8. I might need to fact check that with my parents, but also I don't want to bring up such a traumatic experience to them when it's been so many years since that happened. I just feel like maybe I shouldn't do that. But I think I was 7, maybe a little bit younger. I'm not entirely sure. We were visiting family in the Philippines, and from what I remember, there was some kind of resort or hotel setting when this happened. I remember it was like a sunny day. I think everybody was ordering food for lunch or something, and me and my cousin, who is similar in age to me, we were just being kids and just wandering around the pool area. There was like a food area that you were ordering outside, and there was like a bunch of outdoor dining seating areas, and then there was also like a pool situation with a waterfall feature, very much giving High School Musical, that pool scene, you know, like that's what I remember the pool looking like. Me and my cousin were just walking around the pool. I don't know who got in the pool first, me or her, but somehow we ended up wading into the pool. It was almost as if we were testing each other to see who would go in further. I'm pretty sure my cousin went in further, and then I just followed after her. We were fully clothed, like we were definitely not in swim attire. Like we were just there to have a great lunch meal outside. Me and my cousin just had to ruin the vibes, and we're having fun, we're chilling. There was no lifeguards from what I remember. The only adults in this situation was like my family. They were all just ordering food, so very preoccupied. There was a lot of us. It would be very easy to lose track of a child. Hold on. Girl, I swear I heard a voice outside my door. I'm recording this in my closet. Girl, I don't know. I'm just gonna close the door again and pretend nothing happened. One thing led to another. Eventually, the fun stops when I find myself stuck in a current underneath the waterfall, and like the current was so strong that it pulled me under and was tumbling me around, and I just really couldn't figure out which way was up. Every time my head was bobbing up out of the water, I could see my cousin swimming out towards the edge of the pool, getting out of the pool, and then like trying to reach for me. I don't know if that's really what happened, but I do remember seeing her hand outstretched reaching for me, and I guess she caused so much of a commotion that everybody in our family kind of caught on to what was happening. In that time span, I'm still like rolling around in this pool, and eventually I can feel my body trying to gasp for air, like my body was convulsing, and I'm just staring at the pool floor. The whole time I was in the pool underwater, there was no sense of panic. I was just confused as to what was happening. I had no idea what was going on. It wasn't scary. There was no panic. There was no fear. It was just kind of like, oh, I need to like figure out how to get out. And then when I couldn't figure it out and my body was convulsing, eventually my body kind of went limp. My brain was sort of telling me like, oh, wait a second. This is kind of peaceful. I'm feeling really sleepy right now. Maybe I should just close my eyes. And so I closed my eyes and literally black out. And I don't know how long I was in the pool for. Like I said, my cousin was making a commotion and everybody was catching on to the situation, and I'm sure that time span wasn't really long. I'm guessing just a couple minutes of me in the water. Like, I don't think I was dead. Like, it's just so confusing for me because I'm not entirely sure what the timeline is when this whole thing happened. But I do remember going to sleep in air quotation marks. I'm not sure if I was literally dead. I'll just say I blacked out. And then I do remember being pulled out of the pool, but I saw it from a different perspective. It wasn't like I felt it physically being pulled out of the water. I saw it happen. I don't know who dragged me out. I'm assuming my dad, because I do remember him giving me CPR. I remember coughing up water and blacking out again, and then I woke up another time, but this time in a taxi, and it was like nighttime at that point. I was just kind of in and out of consciousness this whole time. The last time I woke up was when we were in the hospital and I was in the hospital bed. Yeah. that is my whole story. I'm not entirely sure if I told this correctly, but those are just kind of what I remember what happened to me. But now when I look back on this whole situation, you know, a lot of people talk about their experience with near death and seeing a bright white light, or being greeted by family members who have passed on, or feeling a sense of love and happiness from some bigger being like a god or whatever. But that was not me. I didn't see a godlike figure. I didn't see past family members. I wasn't greeted by anybody. All I felt in that moment was just peace and nothing. There was nothing. So I don't know if I actually died or like what that whole thing means looking back on it. And that's also part of the reason why I struggle with religion and like that whole spiel. But I do believe in some other being, a higher power. So I would say I'm more spiritual than religious. Over time, I don't think I realized how much that moment affected me, because after that, I pretty much just moved on with life as if nothing happened. But when I grew up, there was this anxiety I had developed over dying. Like, I feel like I have crippling anxiety about death. But, well, I would say when I first got into high school, that's when this feeling really started to be prevalent in my life. I would call them existential crises, and it would just be me being so anxious. I would be up all night being so anxious. Like, I swear there's somebody walking around in my room, but no one's in my room. Oh my god. Anyways, death and dying and growing up, and I was so set on the idea that I would not live past the age of 24. I have no idea why that number specifically. I truly believed that I would not live past the age of 24. And I would tell everybody that was my, what's it called? Irrational fear. And everybody would be like, that's so odd. Like, why would you think like that? What happened to you? Kind of vibe. And I would just be like, I don't know. And then I really had no idea that those were the dots I should have connected on why I felt that way. It was because of what had happened to me with my NDE. So yeah, now that I'm almost 25 years old, I figured out that that's probably why I have crippling anxiety about death, and why I experience an existential crisis every other day, it feels like. So yeah, that was crazy. I don't really look back on my NDE. The only time I think about it is when I start spiraling and I'm like, oh my god, did I live enough? Would I be fulfilled enough if I died right now? And then I'm like, oh my god, I should be so good at all these things that I'm really into. I should be living my best life right now. I should be like super crazy happy. Why am I like this? And then I'm just like, I need to do better in my life, because I would not be happy if I died right now. But then I'm just gonna stop talking, because I'm just gonna ramble about this and then eventually trigger myself, and I really don't want that right now. So let me know in the comments if you guys have experienced NDEs and how you overcame it, if you went to therapy for it, if you don't even actually think about it, or just let me know what your whole story is, how you cope with it, because not a lot of people talk about it unless they're like really, really old people and they wrote a book about it. But I need somebody my age talk about it. That's just a little bit of a lore dump for you about me. I'm kind of upset that I don't have anything positive to say about the outcome I was dealt with, but alright, peace. Hey friends, I just woke up. I'm off today. Bless. I don't know if you can tell, but I put on a acne patch thing, and my dog desperately wants to go outside, but like, I need to show you. Yeah, it's a bull. I'm gonna rip it off right now. Yeah, that's crazy. Yuck. Sometimes having acne can be satisfying. The one that I use is, I recommend this one a lot. Like, so good, so amazing. It's not a regular pimple patch, it's one of those larger, and then I just cut them to size. Guys, uni, salmon nigiri. Today is a good day to be alive. Why am I zoomed in? See, this is why I like the GoPro, because I need the wide angle. This is what I ordered, the tonkatsu. And then Sundara ordered the gyudon. And then they also had, oh my gosh, it was like some kind of french fry. Girl, I'm so excited. We are eating goods. Girl, my laptop is about to take flight. Literally grow a pair of wings and take to the skies. Insane. She's so dramatic. I realized I never did a sign off for today's video, so I'm gonna do that now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had sort of an existential crisis. Not sort of. Genuinely, I did have an existential crisis. I don't think I filmed a lot because I was spiraling for a good 2 weeks. And hopefully that doesn't happen in April. And get ready for April. April's gonna be so good, guys. Literally gonna be so good. Also wanted to talk about how I said I was gonna do daily vlogging in April, but because of the thing that's happening, I don't think it's feasible for me to do daily vlogging. I am going to do weekly vlogs. That's as much as I can do. I need to ease myself into the daily vlogging life. Stay tuned for that. I'm kind of nervous about the workload that I am putting on for myself, but I took a lot of days off for April, so hopefully I can just put that content out, you know? I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna go now for real. I need to eat dinner and prepare myself for next month. But we're gonna have so much fun, and I miss you guys already. Bye! See you in April!